Hello everybody, today we're back for another video. We're going to start a new channel segment series called Finnaverse, where my name's Fina, so I Finnaverse, because Finna means I'm going to verse, for the people who don't know slang. If you know, you know, you know, you know. So yeah, today we Finnaverse with Ace. Alright, so our leader, Porcus D Ace. On your opponent's attack, once per turn, you may trash one card from your hand. Give it to one of your opponent's leader or characters minus 2,000 power during this battle. And then his second ability, 1x Dawn, once per turn. When you receive damage or your character with 6,000 base power or more is KO'd, draw a card. That's pretty freaking good. He is a 3 life leader though, but he's a 6,000 power leader. He's a 6k leader. So that kind of balances out. He basically doesn't need a Dawn on him, so actually going first might be better curve than going second because we have a lot of 4s and 6s for our bodies. So this is a new searcher from OP13, Garp. This is my favorite searcher, love this guy. If your leader is Monkey D. Luffy, Sabo, or Ace, look at the top 4 cards. Reveal any card with a cost of 3 or more and add it to your hand. So anything above 3 costs, we can put in our hand, which is most of our deck. Next we have Yamato. This is the EBO2 card's a little expensive. You don't need her in your deck, but I like her for when I go second, my 6th Dawn turn, I can put a Dawn on my leader, so I don't have to worry about leader ability not taking effect. So her ability, activate main once per turn. If your leader has land of Wano type or is Ace, which it is, give up to 1 rested Dawn to your leader, then this character gains Rush. So on your 6th Dawn turn, this card is so strong, you can play it, swing 7 of Yamato, give a Dawn to your leader, and then swing 7 of Ace, and his leader ability is activated to draw an extra card the next turn. I do love her. She's a brick though, I'm running 3 of. I'm running a lot of 3-ofs in this deck. Sorry, not sorry, but I'm kind of doing beta testing right now to kind of see which cards for which matchups I really need and really love. Uta, she's a 2k. She is searchable with Garp, which I love. And it's a 6 cost, but if you have a character of 10,000 power or more, this is a 2 cost blocker, which is so good. But the I Am Whitebeard we'll talk about later. So next we have Edward Newgate. On play, your leader gains plus 2,000 power to start your turn. He's good for going second or also against Zoro. Against Emu, I kind of just trash him out of my hand. I don't feel like I need him. And he's good at KOing chump blockers with 2 Dawn on him too. So yeah, pretty good utility there. Goldie Roger is so necessary for the OP13 format. Basically, if any of us are at 0 life, they can't activate block or else you win the game. This guy has saved me so many times. You definitely need 2 of in every single red deck for OP13. Next we got Otama, also OP13 support card. If you're 3 less life cards, which we start with 3 life, draw 2, trash 1 from your hand. So if you go in first or second, you can drop Otama and just kind of cycle out your hand. She replaces herself. She's really good with Jozu because you can Jozu bounce her on turn 6. Izo Searcher. This searcher does whiff more than I'd love it to, so I did drop it to a 3 of to make more space for Yamatos and Jozus. But I do like the cycle. But yeah, on play you can search Whitebeard Pirates for the top 5 and bottom deck the rest. You can also draw a card and then bottom deck a card on opponent's attack. So you don't gain an additional card with Izo. You just kind of draw a card and you can bottom deck a card from your hand, so you can kind of just free cycle. He whiffs more than I'd love him to, and it's a 0 power searcher. Like, the utility of him is I kind of want to run the red Izo. To be honest, I'm debating just running this Izo instead of the other Izo. I'm also going to test today to see if the on opponent's attack is even worth it, because this one at least is a 2k body. So it's something to swing with. The 0 cost Izo whiffs more than I like it to, and it can't really swing at all. So next we got Hina. This is a tech card. You don't have to run her. So another option besides Hina is Jozu, because 90% of the time, both of these cards are just 2Ks. Jozu, the reason I recommend him is because he is searchable with Izo. So it's it'll increase your chances of not whiffing with Izo. But Hina is searchable with Garp. So that's good in itself. She's really good for just late game, just trying to swing for game. Activate main, you may rest this character and trash a card from your hand. Up to one of your opponent's characters with an original cost of 4 or less cannot activate blocker during this turn. So if you're 1 swinger short, you can drop Hina for 3 Dawn, a trash card from your hand, which doesn't matter because you're swinging for game if you're going to drop Hina anyways. And it just prevents a blocker. This is good for Emu as well. If you really just need another swinger to go through with no block, she can freeze Mercury, and she can also freeze Koshiro, Zoro. So I like her better because I feel like she actually is versatile and I can actually use her in battle. Jozu, I had Jozu in my deck, but I just never used him for Rush. He really just was a searchable 2k. So Hina at least is somewhat of a searchable 2k with Garp. And, you know, she also has a really powerful effect for late game too. Next, we got Pudding. Pudding is so important into Zoro and into Ace, just depending on their hand size. Against Emu, I don't see the point in Pudding personally because they have so much in their trash. Like, by the time you want a Pudding right before the 10 down turn, Emu has like 20 cards in his deck. And if you're trying to get rid of the 10 cost Elder, statistically, he's going to redraw into basically the same hand because there's so many cards already in the trash. Don't Pudding against Emu, but against Ace, it's very necessary. And depending on how the Zoro plays, sometimes they run 10 cards in their hand, then I Pudding, and then it's game over. To be honest, I'd love to run 3, but I cannot find space for her, so I'll just keep it at 2. Next, we got Marco. He's a blocker. He's a brick, but on KO, draw 2 cards. So great with Ace. And then we got Yamato, SR. If you have 3 or less life cards, which we always do, draw 2 cards. So it's basically the same as Marco. Marco is a blocker, and is on KO's draw 2. Yamato is on play draw 2. So if it's your 5 Dawn turn, you have the option of either dropping Marco and putting a Dawn in leader, or you can drop Yamato and then she gives the rest of Dawn to leader to activate leader ability. Depending on what hand I have, if I have a really shit hand and I need something to drop the following turn, I would rather play Yamato over Marco because she just gives the immediate on play draw 2. That's really, really nice, just depending on the match. But I really like just playing her early game if I just need to find my late game cards I want to play. So that's why I'm running 3 of. I'm testing these 3, Yamato, and this Jozu. We'll just kind of see based on gameplay. And then next we got Jozu. On play, return one of your characters other than this card to your hand. Return one 6 cost lower character to the original owner's hand. So this is a very versatile card. Let's just say I drop 2 Otamas. With Jozu, I can just bring back both my Otamas to my hand. So it's just like, you know, bringing back 2k, bringing back counter, bringing back cards. Or if my opponent has a 6 cost character or less, I can bounce 1 card from my hand and then have them bounce their card from their hand. I do like Jozu, but on the 6 Dawn turn, sometimes I just didn't drop anything besides Marco. And then there's nothing for me to pick up that I want to pick up on my end to bounce my character's card. So it's like, why would I drop Jozu, pick up Marco, and then make my opponent pick up a 6 cost? I'd rather just leave Marco on the board. So like, if I don't get early searchers, if I don't get Otama, Izo, or Garp early on, I kind of don't want to drop Jozu on my 6 Dawn turn. Also, I don't put a Dawn on my leader, which is why I'm running 3 of a Jozu. Personally, in my 6 Dawn turn, if I have no searchers or no 2Ks on the board, I'd love to run Yamato over Jozu. So next we have Taxbeard. On play, if your leader is Wipe Your Pirates and you have 2 or less life cards, which I have forgotten that I need 2 life, so keep that in mind. Until the end of your next turn, all opponents' characters cannot attack unless they first trash 2 cards from their hand. So this guy is called Taxbeard. Essentially, if you want something with a character, you have to trash 2 cards from your hand, your opponent, for the next turn. I am running 2 of. I've seen people get rid of Taxbeard just because he's only great into the Emu match. But statistically, I think 1 in 5 people are playing Emu for OP13. So you really need this card in your deck. Like, without this card, I don't think Ace is that great into Emu. So like, you need at least 2 of. And worst case scenario, he is a 10 cost 12k body to drop and cheat out a turn before your 10 Dawn turn too. So I definitely need 2 of him for sure. Because if there's that many Emu players, like, I need something to counter Emu. So I think it's worth it for me specifically. But let's see how I go into Zoro. And if I die by White Beard Bricks, we'll see. Next, we got the card that basically runs the whole deck. This is called Blocker Beard. On play, draw 2, trash 1. So he replaces himself from his hand. Then you give your leader and 1 character 2 Rested Dawn cards each. So you give your leader 2 Rested Dawn, and then you give another character 2 Rested Dawn. So he's basically a 6 cost 12k body that replaces himself with a cycle card. That's crazy. And he's a Blocker Beard. If you're going second, 8 Dawn turn, you can cheat this guy out. That's amazing. So next we got Rad Beam. Your leader, one of your characters, gains plus 2000 power. If you have 2 or less life cards, that's an additional plus 2000 power. So basically it's a 1 cost 4k counter that does character or your leader, which I love that versatility. I never really use a trigger. I am running 2 of, specifically for the Zoro matchup. Rad Beam's just really great against Zoro. He thinks you can kill you, but you can't with the Rad Beam. Sometimes I don't have a Dawn up to use a Rad Beam, so it is situational, but worst case scenario, you can trash him with as a 2k counter leader ability. Then next we have Red Rock. Main is placed up to one character at the bottom of the owner's deck. This does absolutely nothing against Emu, but against Ace in a mirror match, Red Rock's really good. It's not searchable unless it's the Garp searcher, so it's a little bit harder to find if you need it. 2 of is definitely great. If you don't need it in certain matchups, you can always just 2k trash it as well. And this event card is from Star Deck 22. It brings the whole package together with the 10 cost beards. If your leader has a Wipe Your Pirates type, play up to 1 Edward Newgate from your hand. So this is a 8 cost, so on your 8 Dawn turn, you can activate this event and then cheat out a 10 cost Nugget, one of these two. Or you can cheat out the 9 cost Nugget too and then buff your leader 2000. That's great as well. There is a second part of this card which you do not have to activate. Most of the time I don't activate it, but basically you take the top or bottom life card to your hand, then you can buff your leader 2000 power for the next turn. So if you drop the 9 cost Nugget, you can buff Ace. With the Nugget you can buff him to 8, and then with the 8 cost event you can buff him to a 10,000 power leader. So that's very powerful. Just use it sparingly because you literally have 3 life, so you can only use this so many times to buff your leader. I would say this is like if you feel like you're gonna die and the opponent has like a bunch of 7k swingers on the board, the buffing your leader just really saves you for that extra turn. You know, just stall it out a turn past that too. A great example of when you would like to take your life is if Emu has a full board and you don't have Tax Beard and you drop Blocker Beard, you can at least buff your leader to 8,000 so that the Emu leader has to attach a Dawn to all the Gurs stay swinging at him. And then same with Zoro. If Zoro has like 3 Tashigis that are 7,000 power, you buff your leader to 8. And then Zoro has to waste a bunch of Dawn just to poke 1Ks out of your hand, you know? So it's situational if you want to take the life, but the main effect by itself is already great. So that's our Ace deck. Let's do some sim testing today. All right, so reversing Zoro. Let's go second. We don't have anything to drop early. I think I am gonna mulligan. Okay, we get 2 Garb Searchers and we have Tax Beard. Red Rock I don't think is useful. We should definitely drop a Garp though because there's a Hiyori on the board, so we'd love to free swing into that. Okay. So this is the only time Garp sucks, is if there's a bunch of 1 costs. So the only thing we can draw is Uta. And I am going to put a Dawn on our leader. Actually, what can I drop for next turn now? Anything I drop is going to get KO'd. He could swing 8 at me next turn. I'm going to put a Dawn on my leader just in case. I might just take my first life just to find some more cards to play. We'll see. I know against Zoro you really have to be mindful of when you take hits or not. Oh, he's gonna swing 7. Damn. I probably should have just done a second Garb Searcher. But I can drop Garb for next turn too. And then swing big with my leader. Yeah, the Red Rock's useless. I think I'm just gonna trash it right now if he does swing at me. I'd rather keep my life strong. Yeah. So you select the card to trash, and then you click on the character, and then you give him minus 2,000. So basically, yeah, any card once per turn is a 2k, which is really freaking awesome. Let's go. Let's drop Garp. Nothing to play. I would love to see like a 7 cost Yamato. Ooh, we also get Blocker Beard. So it's like, do I prioritize? I could just drop the other Yamato and then drop Blocker Beard. I think we take Blocker Beard over the Yamato. Just because he's such a great play late game. Let's go 3 into Hiyori just to guarantee she dies. And then let's go 8 with our leader, which he'll probably take. And then he can go ahead and kill my Garb. I'm cool with that. I've been obsessed with green tea lately, like jasmine tea. I have a little teapot and I've just been like drinking every day and it makes me happy. Really? He's only gonna swing 6? Or is he gonna attach all of it on? Let's see. What the hell? I feel like I give him the Tax Beard here. I do want to keep my life high for now. I don't know why he has 3 down up though. What the fuck is that for? Oh, Perona. Okay. What's he gonna do? Triple search right now? He's gonna Hiyori and Perona search. He did whip on Tashigi for his 5 down turn, which is really good for us. Love that. And Koshiro. Yeah, I think we just drop Yamato, draw some more cards. So we do have a weak early play, but our late game play is pretty strong. So arguably I might buff myself to like 8k leader one of these turns just because these guys are not really great plays. You kind of have to like swing big into them. Or attach a bunch of Dawn to swing in my leader with, is what I was trying to say. I think I just let Yamato go. No, we should defend it. We should defend it. Because I'll take my life. That's fine. Let's give him the Marco. Marco's not really great in Zoro. No blocker, 2k. And then let's take the life and then draw 2 cards. Ah, shit. Forgot I could swing with Zoro. Let's 2k. Oh god, we're already like so low in hand size. But yeah, I didn't want to lose Yamato and also, what's it called? Fuck, we just drew into so many bricks. It's okay. That's why the Iron Whitebeard's great, because we can cycle out our bricks. Let's start with Iron Whitebeard so that we can get the 2 Rested Dawn. So for our 8 Dawn turn, we drop the 8 cost event, drop Iron Whitebeard. Should I take my life? I might take my life. Just to like prevent swingers next turn. I do have a bunch of bricks. Okay, take my life. Then boom. You put a Rested Dawn on your leader. Oh, card is trash. I don't think we need Tax Beard in this matchup. I think I'm just gonna trash him. And then boom, 2 Rested Dawn here, 2 Rested Dawn there. I know he has 2Ks. I think I'm just gonna swing at his leader. He does take, yeah, he's gonna block at this point. And then I think I'm just gonna get him to a point where we can Goldie Roger him and then swing for game. Because he does have 2 life. So this is a perfect turn where you want to buff yourself to AK leader. Because now he has to attach Dawn just to swing up his board. I think we do counter this. We could free block though. Because he doesn't have many swinger. Because you can't really block with the Zoro. I think we free block here. Just to not have Zoro restand himself and swing again anyways. Because I do have enough counter to defend my blocker beard. And if he does swing into him, I'm cool with that. Damn, he's surging. Luffy's the man become king of the pirates. He might double swing at me this turn, which is fine, because I am an AK leader. Yeah, he's gonna restand. Okay, Yamato's gotta go. Yeah. Because it looks like he's gonna restand and swing at her again. So there's no point in saving her. Let's trash a brick. I think we just trash Rush Yamato just to get it out of my hand. And then if he restands, it's just a 2K, so that's not that bad. I think we'll give him Otama if he restands. Really? Okay, he faked the restand. Let's give him Jozu, I guess? We could Jozu next turn, Jozu Marco. And then like bounces the Shigi back. That's not a bad play for next turn. Let's give him the Izo for now. Ooh, we just top deck Iron Whitebeard though. That's so good. We could Iron Whitebeard and then drop the Uta. And then just take our life. That's not a bad play either. Okay, let's do that. Fuck it. I think I'm just gonna take my own life again. Let's trash Iron Whitebeard at this point. I think we definitely need the Uta. Let's swing at leader. Let's see if he takes this or not. Okay, he does take. I think if we survive next turn, we can go for game next turn. So I think we do drop the Uta and then keep both our blockers up. And then we can just drop Goldie Roger the following turn. I think that's the best play we got right now. He does have 10 cards in hand though, but can he take 3 12k swings with 1 life and then essentially no blockers because we do have Goldie Roger right now? Let's see, let's see. Yeah, I do like taking life with Zoro. 15! I think we just block. Block. And then we can just free block again. And then we block. Oh, we need to trash a card first. Let's trash Marco. So yeah, give him minus. And then we block. And then we just 2k. And I think that's game. He has no Dawn up. Yeah, I think we can just go for lethal here. And then go 13. Because he needs to take a 13, 12, 12, and a 6. So let's see if he has a counter. If he does, then that's GG. I went all in, so. I'm getting nervous. 1k, 1k. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Alright, that's game. That's game. Good game to our opponent. I think us top decking that last Iron Whitebeard was really good. Yeah, we saw 3 of these events. If we see a bunch of these and top end, we're in a good spot because then I can keep buffing my leader to AK leader. But if I didn't buff my leader, I think that would have been a different game. So, alright, let's do an Emu matchup. I'm gonna go first just to keep it competitive, is what I would say. Let's keep. We got a pretty good going first curve too. We have Goldie Roger in our hand. Keep. Let's start with Garp. I feel like if I go second, I do kind of end up bulldozing them. So I would like to go first just to get my bad curve, and then also to make it more fair is what I'd say. I do feel like Ace has way too good of a matchup into Emu, but I do have a bad matchup into Zoro. So, you know, it balances out. Like my little munchkin. Anyways. Emu on the sim, though, is kind of boring. I feel like their turns take forever. I'm just like, hurry up. Like, you know, my turns don't take that long. Yeah, I do want to dawn on my leader, so let's just swing 9. Let's see if they counter this. If they counter, it's kind of crazy, but we'll see. I'm cool if they counter this. That's at least it never existed in like a 2K. So we'll see what the vibes are. Oh my god, Emu takes forever to play with. Okay, my turn. Yeah, I think our next turns are pretty straightforward. Probably gonna attach it onto our leader, swing 7, play Marco, then play Yamato, swing 7. Yeah, I think we take. Yeah, I like my hand, so I think we take just to take. And we draw into 2Ks. That's great. I think I'll drop Izo next turn. Because that turn, I'm guaranteed to have a dawn on my leader with Yamato, so I'd rather Izo then. And we are getting a bunch of bricks in our hands, so. Yeah, I'd rather have a dawn on my leader, because they're probably going to KO my Marco with Mars. That would probably be the best play for Emo, dropping Mars right now. Yeah. And then I draw 3. So I think Izo was a terrible play last turn. Draw 3, okay. If you say so, I guess I'll draw 3. I guess. He's gonna swing 7 and 6. I think we trash a brick. Let's trash Yamato. I don't think we'll need her. And then I will counter. Oh, he doesn't swing with blocker. Okay. I think he knows I have a second Yamato. Let's just go Yamato, or Yamato Ace. Let's go 7 and 7. Either way, he's going to counter these. And then let's drop a searcher so we can search for more ACOS events. I'm kind of scared about dropping Izo because I'm scared I'm going to whiff. So I think I'm going to drop Garp. But Izo gives me a free cycle. I don't really need a cycle though. Fuck it, let's drop Garp. I feel like we take Uta. There is no tax beard. That sucks. I can also search next turn too. Do we take Blocker Beard? Blocker Beard or Uta? Let's just take Uta. The Blocker Beard will find me, I believe. Yeah, next turn we're dropping Blocker Beard and then searching again. That's definitely the play. And I just want to counter at this point so we can save Yamato if possible. Best case scenario for him, he has Noshiro and then Yamato to 5k, which is really hard to defend. And I might just let her go because I don't think I want to drop that much cards for the Yamato. Because at this point I can just drop 10 costs at this point. So let's see. And we also get to draw a card if Yamato goes away. So it's not the worst thing in the world if she leaves. But do they have Noshiro? Let's see. Uta? The fuck is that? Oh, that's me. That's I saw the reveal draw Uta. I'm like, what the fuck? Ibu deck's running Uta, man. I need to change my name. I don't know why I'm still Pirate 63276. I should change my name to Couples and Weeb. So that'll be next video. Sorry. They're searching and they just grabbed Noshiro. They did lose a Dawn though. So let's see. I don't know. I think I'll just let Yamato go though, because it's really hard to defend a 5k swinger. I don't think she's worth the cards. 5 into 5. Okay, now he's just like trying to drag cards out of me. Because he can still swing 8 at my leader. Damn, do I defend this now? I feel like I just let her go. Because, yeah, then they're threatening 7 and... Yeah, that's too many cards. Sure, why not? And then I can just trash the new gate. Sabo, interesting. I think I'll trash the new gate, minus 2,000. Okay, so they're just blockering up at this point. Let's Let's definitely Iron Whitebeard. We don't need to take a life. I don't really feel threatened, to be honest. I think at this point we trash Marco. Yeah, we don't want them to know we have a Goldie Roger in our hand. Let's swing 8 to get them to block. There's absolutely no point swinging of Garp because they have a 6k blocker. So we're going to search. Absolutely search. I think at this point we just drop... Because at this point we're searching for Tax Beard, right? I'm scared to drop Ezo and it's going to whiff. Let's just drop Garp. Damn it. Okay, Ezo would have whiffed though if I did Ezo, so I'm happy to Garp. Let's just take Uta then. Okay, we don't find Tax Beard, which is scary. I would love a Tax Beard right now, to be totally honest. I feel safer with Tax Beard than Blocker Beard with the Emu matchup. I think we should definitely counter this, but I don't want to give him my Ezo. I think I'll just give him my Pudding because Pudding does absolutely nothing. Look how many, he only has 24 cards in his deck, and this is his first 10 cost Elders. If I Pudding next turn, what, he has like a, what, 1 in 8 chance of finding a 10 cost Elders anyways. Also his cards are low, so he's playing around Pudding. But like, statistically, it doesn't make sense to use Pudding against Emu. Just because there's so little, like I have 28 cards, he has 23. So his chances of drawing the same hand are higher the less cards he has in his deck. I think we just free block. And then to get him to swing big for his leader. I think I'm okay with taking this. Yeah, I'm like, swing big for leader, bitch, I dare you. Or swing at Newgate, swing at Newgate. Damn. They don't fall for my trap. I kind of just want to give him my brick, but I don't want him to know I have Goldie Roger in my hand, but I think he just assumes I have it. I could take, though, and then try to find a Tax Beard. I think I'll take. Oh, no Tax Beard. I'm happy I took, though, because that's a lot of bricks that I wasn't expecting to draw into. Damn, no Tax Beard. Oh, it sucks. And we don't have the 8 cost event. If I Ezo and search for it, what are the chances it whiffs and then I fuck up my whole turn? Is Blocker Beard enough to survive? Probably. Fuck it. Let's just search a Blocker Beard. Oh, there it is. There's Tax Beard and 8 cost. That's perfect. Should get rid of that. Let's just go 8 into Nostro, force a block. We definitely don't die this next turn, though. We have a bunch of counter in our hand, so I'm not scared of dying. But I wanted to swing just to get a body off his board. Okay, not having Tax Beard last turn does suck, but I think we can recover because we do have a cost event and Tax Beard for the following turn, just to like stall out another turn. And we have 2 blockers. I think we just free block the first hit. Because he can always drop into 8 costs and then this blocker does nothing, so. Another Nostro. Does he not have 10 cost Elders? I guess not. Is he going for game? Interesting. I was not expecting him to go for game. I don't think he has it. Let's give him Goldie Roger. Just to really fuck with his head. And 1k. I don't think we die at all. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2Ks in hand. I think we're good this turn. And we have a free blocker. No blocker. Let's give him Otama. I do like the blockers in my hand though, so I don't want to give out all of them. No blocker. Let's give him Hina. Yeah, Hina's a great tech play, so I don't want to trash my Hina, but I also love my Utas. So, I don't know. I think we just free block. And then get him to swing big with Peter. He does not swing with Peter. Oh no, that's not Peter, that's a blocker. Do we just Tax Beard here? I feel like we Tax Beard, drop Uta, and then swing face. With my ace, I guess. And then he free blocks. Let's swing 6 and see what he does. Let's see if he gives us a card or not. Or if he free blocks, that's fine too, but he gives us a 2K. That's perfect for Taxbeard then. That's Taxbeard. And then we do have to leave up both our blocker beards. I don't think I want to take a life because I'll have a 3rd blocker. Okay, this turn we're literally just stalling for another turn. And then we could Taxbeard again, just to stall again. But we are running low on resources, so he might have us soon if we do a 2nd Taxbeard. Let's see. But he can only swing with 3 characters on board, and if he does trash his own hand, I absolutely have game next turn if he does, so. He just Saturn. Does he really? Damn, he didn't have the 5-cost Elders 2 turns in a row. Yeah, if he wants, he can swing with 3 of his characters, but I have 3 blockers, so I don't think he should swing with his characters. I think we just free block. Yeah. Just abate him into swinging with his board. Okay, I think this Emu player just has a bad day because they should have definitely had a 5-cost Elders by now. I think we just chain another Taxbeard and then just stall out another turn. Because we have 3 blocker. Yeah, so we swing 12, swing 6. And then we have 3 blockers. And I just drew into another 2K. So I feel a little bit safer. And then they have to trash out all the cards in their hand. And I do think we take our last life at this point, because we have enough swingers to go for game. I believe. Maybe not, though, actually. Let's see. Let's see, he's 5 cards in hand. Do I want to take my last life? I feel like I could just stall out another turn. He doesn't swing at me. Interesting. We do have Rad Beam. I think we just swing 12 and 12 and then we leave one up for Rad Beam. I don't think we die. I'm trying to get cards out of his hand or else this is kind of stupid. Okay, he does take a life. Okay, so we just need to survive this next turn and then we have game at this point. I think we just swing big with ace. Let's leave like 6. Let's leave like 4 down up for no reason. See if I want to chain a Uta blocker. I don't think I want to though. I don't know why he didn't activate the elders though. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think Emu has it. And we have a Donner leader, so we draw 2 cards with when we take a life. I feel like we should just take this hit to guarantee we have game next turn. And then we can just block the rest. Yeah, I don't think we die either way. Nice. Because I'm scared they're going to stop swinging at us and then we can't go to 0 life. Let's just trash a brick. Let's trash Yamato at this point. I don't think it matters. Let's give them no information about our hand state right now. And I don't mind sacking one of my new gate blockers either at this point. Let's give him a 2K. Just because we have game no matter what next turn. I don't think they can hang with this Mace Swingers and just 1 life left. And we have Rad Beam. Rad Beam, the top deck in Rad Beam was clutch, to be honest. I might just take the free block of Uta with the 12K swing. Let's see. Yeah, let's just take the free block. Let's let them think we're on our ropes, but we actually have Rad Beam, 2k, 2k, 1k still. So we can probably free block one swing and then counter the other one. And at this point, I think we can even sack a Newgate if we need to, because we have Goldie Roger, so we have enough swingers next turn. And they can't go all in or else they need Dawn Up to survive, that's for sure. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they didn't have 10 cost Elders 2 turns in a row. That's pretty bad for Emu. I think we just Rad Beam. Oh, we can just give 2k, 1k. No blocker, 1k, 2k. And then if we can't Rad Beam the last swing, Rad Beam 2k, then we just free take the block, I guess. Oh no, we can block and then Rad Beam, because he's still a 12k power. Oh, he's going for game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Yeah, we just counter this. And then we can just Rad Beam. No, we just rest our blocker, basically. Yeah, I think that's GG. Ain't no way they can take counter multiple of these swings. Have they used it never existed yet? Actually, they have not. Oh, they have. They trashed one. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. If they end up surviving this turn, I will be very, very impressed. Let's see. If they end up surviving, good for them, dude. That's really fucking cool. Okay, I don't think they have it. I think we swing 6 just to get a card out of it. Yeah. Yeah, the 6 got him down to 1, and then we had 3 12Ks. That was very unfortunate for our opponent, though. I think we just got lucky. Second. Sorry, Sabo, but your second curve, I think I could do better than this. Better, I guess. We could Otama and then drop Jozu. It's not a bad play. I kind of just want to drop Garp, though, to... Because if I drop Otama, I'm going to have to Jozu. But if I have a better play than Jozu, I'm cool with that, too. I feel like we just get Marco. But the 8 cost on Whitebeard is good, too. Let's get Marco. Let's bump him up to the top. Because I have nothing else to play at the I'm Whitebeards anyways, so. I feel like if our early game's strong, Sabo can't hang. So, let's see. I think we just take. Oh, nice. Yeah, because I didn't really know what I wanted to play anyways. Okay, Yamato. Yeah, I like Yamato in this match too. I feel like the aggression just like is really good against Sabo early game, especially since they're a lower cost leader. Yeah. They found stage, but it turned too late. Now they can't swing at their leader, or to me, unless they don't drop anything. Yeah, it's either they drop a 4 cost, and they do, and then they don't swing. That was something to swing at. Yeah, I think we definitely Yamato here. Let's swing at Marco first, because he's a 6k. And then we can swing 7 into 5s. That's pretty good, because he has no Donna in his leader. Yeah, like this early aggression is so good. Because he was a 4 leader, so he has no like opportunity to defend without hashing out 2 cards early game. His leader ability is so good late game, but like if you can't hang early game, that sucks. Yeah, like there's no early aggression. I'm definitely gonna defend my board this turn, and he can drop 1 8-cost blocker, and that's it. I do have nothing to play next turn, but I think that's fine. Is he going to give his blocker? Oh, I could Jozu his blocker. That's a pretty good play. That's a really good play, actually. Okay, this time I see the point of Jozu. I could Otama, too, and then just pick up Otama. I think we just trash Red Rock. I don't think we care about it. And then we can give him a Jozu. Let's give him a 1k. Yeah, I really like bouncing his Law. I feel like that'll just throw him, or his Sabo. I feel like that'll just throw him back. Let's draw 2 trash one. I think we just trash. We have nothing to play though. Let's trash Yamato. Yeah, I think bouncing, because he gave, yeah, this is a 6 cost. Yeah. I think Jozu here is just like really bad for this guy. Yeah. Yikes. And I think we just smash his face. I don't think we care about his board, to be honest. Let's give a 7. Let's get all the 2Ks out of his hand. Do I leave one up for Rad Beam? Sure. I feel like at this point, I just want to keep my board up, and then the aggression will just be like too much for him to handle. He can stage out his sub SCC and bring him back, but the fact that he couldn't free block there and he can't swing it from this turn is really good for us. So it just kind of like delayed him a turn, basically, which is awesome. And I don't think I care about his 5 cost body. I have like nothing to play next turn. But I don't want Yamato to go away. I think we just give it 2K because I feel like I want to Garp next turn. Or I could just Rat Beam too. Yeah, I really want to keep my Garp. Should I just take? Sure. Let's take. Let's Garp search. Let's see what the vibes are. Nothing great. Oh, he gave him +2 cost. Okay, so we can't bounce him. Morley's not worth bouncing because he's a 2 cost, so I guess we just take the Marco. We could double Marco this turn. That's not a bad play. We can just swing like 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 3 7s. And then we can just like double Marco blocker. And then he just can't go through our wall. And we draw a fuck ton of cards the following turn. Yeah, 7, 7, 7. Let's go 7 with Marco as well. Let's just get all the hit cards out. Oh shit, he takes. I think that's lethal. I think we just swing for lethal. If we die in the clapback, this is me just being a dumb bitch. But yeah, I was like, if he took a 7, I think that was lethal. Yeah, Josie was kind of pointless in this matchup too. He's going first, I'm going second. I have no 4-down play. 6 down. I think we can do better. Yikes. And let's drop Garp. Yeah, I feel like Jozu does nothing in this matchup. If anything, it'll just help him ramp more if I Jozu. So yikes. Also yikes. Do I just take Goldie Roger? He doesn't even run blockers. I don't think I need him. Let's just take a 2K. Because what's the point of dropping Goldie Roger? He ramps faster than me anyways. Yeah, let's just take. Yay, more cards. Woo! Because next turn I do want to counter because I'm dropping Marco. We do have Pudding. We could Pudding him next. Nah, I feel like I want early aggression because once we get to late game, Pudding is garbage. Yeah, let's definitely defend this. Next turn we'll be at 6. I want to be aggressive. Let's go with the Yamato. And he's probably good ramp. Doug Bullet, that's a really good ramp. Let's swing 6. We get an Iron Whitebeard, but we have the wrong Whitebeard. But it's not bad if we... I just feel like dropping a 12k body is just still good. So he was smart to counter that. I'm about to swing 2 7s at you, bro. Lime juice. Interesting. Dropped a lime juice, and he took both life. Damn, does that mean he's going to triple ramp next turn? Wait. Okay, he cannot triple ramp. That's good for... I think he's still a 5k leader this turn, which is so good for us. And I might just drop Taxbeard just to drop a big body. He's gonna swing 6 and then 7. I think we give him a 1k. And then we can trash this guy, I guess. Yeah, I should trash this guy. Yeah, I feel like if we I am Whitebeard, This turn, we're at 8. Yeah. I think just having a 10k body before him is just good. Let's not take a life. And then let's just swing his face. Let's swing a Marco because this is his last turn he can swing until he's like useless. So if he wants to kill Marco, I'm cool with that. Let's go 7. Yeah, I don't think I die next turn. So let's just swing face really hard. Get a bunch of cards out of his hand before he becomes a 7k leader next turn. And we're probably gonna have to let Yamato die now. But I'm happy I kept her this long just to like have some aggression. Do we have a play next turn? No. But I think I'm just gonna try and kill him as fast as possible. Yeah, we need to let her go. Do I just keep her? Nah, because there's no point. He's gonna be like a 9k leader. Oh, and then she comes back from the grave. Let's Garp search. Let's see what we get. I guess we just take Iron Whitebeard. I could Jozu. Let's just swing 12. Let's see what happens with 12. I feel like he has to counter this or else he's dead. So. Rad Beam. Good. If I Jozu, I give him a free 1k. And right now he's already on the ropes. Do I want to give him a free 1k? Let's just Yamato. Fuck it. Let's leave one up for Rad Beam. He's a 9k leader. 7, 8, 9. I think we just swing 9 and leave Yamato active. And then try to kill him the following turn. Because I don't think we die next turn anyways, because we have the Marco blocker. And then we just really try to kill him this next turn. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, let's give him 1k. No blocker. 1k. Okay, well his leader's still 7k leader, so I think we have this. Blocker resolve. No blocker. 1k. No blocker. 2k. I think we just take this hit. I think we can just go for game next turn. I think I'm gonna keep the Marco just for an extra swinger. 11? Yeah, let's go 11. 11 will get out 2k, 2k, 1k. I think we have game at this point, so let's see. Yeah, no Dawn up. Ain't no way that can get him there. If he counters this, we'll have to split. But I think the split's fine. Yeah. I think we just go all in. Because he's a 7k leader, so. And we probably die in the clapback. Oh my god, that was so close. What? Oh shit, he had 1k, 2k, 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 1k. Damn, he should have countered that first swing then if he had that many 2ks in his hand. Yeah, he should have 2k, 2k, 1k. Oh my god, was he betting that he was going to get 2k out of his life? Dude, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. That was scary. Maybe I shouldn't have gone all in unless it was a math win. But that was basically a math win. Anyways. Oh, ace versus ace. I was like, I think we're missing a matchup. I think I'll keep. This is pretty good starting hand. Oh, it's the battle of the Garps. I would love to find a pudding with my Garp search. Ooh, yeah, my hand is perfect right now. No pudding. I can only grab Hina or Marco. I think I'll just take Marco. I'd like to be more aggressive this time around. If he goes 9 on my face, I will take. He goes 8. I think I'll take and risk the pudding. Oh, speaking of pudding, I think we go 6 and then see what he does. If he takes, do we pudding him? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't like the pudding and just be an asshole. But if he puddings me, I will not be. Okay, we definitely have to counter this. Next turn we can. It's 6 Dawn. I think we trash Newgate. I don't think we need him in this matchup. Whoa, Lucky Roo. 9 cards. Okay, he's tempting me to pudding him. I kind of just don't want to pudding though and just be a dick. Let's see. Let's swing 6 and then see what he does. If he takes again, then he's just like, yeah, he'll counter. Okay. Do I leave it down for red beam for no reason? Maybe. Yeah, I like leaving Marco. Let's just go 7. Why not? I'll leave it down for red beam just because I can. I like playing Marcos because in case he puddings me, I can always just block my Marco and replenish my whole hand, which is not bad. So, damn, he really wants me to pudding his ass. Oh my god, it's so tempting. And he searches Jozu. I think we do pudding him now. Let's just Rad Beam here. No blocker. Rad Beam. I do have Iron Whitebeard though. I could just Iron Whitebeard here instead. God, he has 10 cards in hand though. It's so tempting. Nah, let's not be a dick. I don't think we need to take a life. He hasn't been that aggressive, so. Do we trash Garb? I really like the pudding in my hand, so. Yeah, he's gonna definitely have to lose some cards this turn anyways. He does have Jozu, but I don't think that matters. I don't care if he bounces one of my Marco blockers, because I've just been swinging with them anyways, so I'm not gonna leave them up. I like to be more aggressive against Ace, because then it forces cards out of his hand, so. And let's just swing with Marco too. And if he bounces one, whatever. I'll just use it for counter this next turn, because I really like my hand, so. Let's see if he has Red Rock. No, he just chooses Iron Whitebeard. Yeah, last turn was perfect for pudding. I don't know, I just feel like it's a dick move sometimes, so. He's threatening 8 and 9. I think we just free block this. And then see where he swings the 8. I think we just take this. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like we go 12 and then see what he does. If he takes this, we can just go 16 and then just leave both our blockers up and we're not scared of dying. Oh wait, no wait, he could Goldie Roger us next turn and then we die. So never mind, that's a bad play. He does counter, interesting. That means he's not of Goldie Roger. That was actually risky because if he Goldie Rogers, we're cooked, so. Do we just block our beard and then pass? I think that's the best play. We have Goldie Roger now. It's nice. Let's just swing at his Yamato so that he does not get to Goldie Roger us next turn. And then we just pass. Yeah, our board state is way better than his. So this just worked out in our favor. I think going second really helps. Whoever drops the Whitebeard first just wins, I guess. And I'm definitely going to 0 life here, so I can Goldie Roger next turn. I don't think that's going to save him. I think we take just to go down to 0 life. Yeah, I think we have it. Yeah, it's just Goldie Roger. Because we have 3 12k swings. Yeah. This is because it's going to command 4 cards from hand, right? 2k, 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 1k. And then we have another 13 swing. Nice. He did have Red Rock. Interesting why he didn't Red Rock last turn. So that's it for today. So far, I'm really liking the ratios of my deck. I feel like 3 of... I know it's just 3 of and you should run 4 of, but some matches I really love Yamato for the aggression. And then sometimes Jozu plays an effect, but Jozu's also a 1k. So I do like having 3 of each, because one's a brick and then one's a 1k at least. And Yamato, depends on the matchup. If I really need to recycle my hand right away, I love Yamato. And Marco's just great against the mirror match. You know, like if they do pudding me, I have Marco on board, so I can always block with him to replenish my hand, basically. So I do like my ratios. 2 attack speeds was so necessary against Emu. I was actually freaking out when I couldn't find them. So I do think we keep the attack speeds for sure. Newgate, I like him. It just depends on the matchup. He's good if I can't find the 8 cost event to buff my leader. Then Newgate's another way to buff my leader so that I protect myself. So I do like 2 of each. Ezo, it does suck I only have 7 searchers, but because I draw so many cards in this deck, I think that's okay that I only have 7 searchers. And Rat Beam is clutch sometimes. I definitely think sacrificing one of each of these cards is worth the Rad Beams, just depending on the matchup. And Red Rock I have not used, but if I did pull it for the Ace match, I probably would have used it for his Blocker Beard. So that's it for now. He's my main. My goal is to win a Treasure Cup because I want the really cool cards you get for Treasure Cup. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Love you.